Hi Virgo, welcome to Seraphinite Vision and welcome to your weekly reading for the 21st to the 27th of February. First off, we're going to look at your week and what is the overall energy. So let's have a look at the overall energy for this week for you, Virgo. Alright, 7 of Cups of your overall energy. There's a bit of confusion. You've got a bit of confusion happening. Maybe complications. You're probably overthinking things. Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a chaotic sort of energy. Let's look at the beginning of the week for you. What is the beginning of the week like for Virgo? All right, Virgo. Yeah, definitely something that is happening that you're trying to juggle, some type of something that you may even be debating about moving on from. Or there's some type of movement, some type of decision. You could be moving even. Like there's some type of decision that needs to be made. In order to move forward, in order to get your clarity. So let's have a look at the middle of the week for Virgo. All right, we have the King of Cups. It could be to do with love. You know, it could also be to do with some type of something emotional. Let's oh wow, we had the Tower. All right, I have a Tower. So it could be to do with something that you don't see coming. Let's have a bit more information about this King of Cups, please. Please tell me a bit more about this King of Cups. Wow. Yeah, you're trying to move on possibly from someone. I feel like this is moving on from someone or deciding to move on from someone. And that's probably what you're deciding, whether or not you should move on from someone or to hold on emotionally. All right, let's have a look at the end of the week. Oh, just jumping out everywhere for me. All right, let's have a look at the end of the week for Virgo. Just tell me about, yeah. This is you with the energy of the King of Swords. It could be someone else as well. So depending on, yeah, I feel like you're going to get clarity by the end of the week. So I feel like this is more you getting clarity by the end of the week. So whatever it is, it could be an emotionally charged decision and you're getting clarity by the end of the week. So whatever you're trying to debate between, and once again, it could be love because we have the Two of Cups down the bottom. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. It could be just another situation that is an emotionally charged situation, something that is close to your heart. So I don't feel like this is a work situation, but it's something that is a major decision that affects you emotionally anyway. All right, so let's have a look at what this thing could be. So what is, please tell me what this is. What is this problem? Yeah, I think it is to do with love for a lot of you. Now that's not necessarily love. It could also be to do with friendship or someone that you care about very, very deeply, even yourself. But I feel like this is more to do with love. Okay. Now I'm going to look at different pathways in which you can take to deal with this situation and what the outcome could be. So let's look at pathway A. This pathway A for Virgo. Pathway A, the Sun. All right, that is definitely putting yourself first. And I feel like we have the Hangman as well. So this is definitely putting yourself first, putting your heart's desire, following your intuition, going for what you actually think is right. So whatever that is, what you think is right, your ultimate happiness, just following your heart. So the first decision is following your heart. Okay, what is pathway B? Please tell me about pathway B for Virgo. All right, pathway B is judgment. So I feel like this could be you overthinking, but it could also be maybe something that spirit is trying to put you on. Yeah, and making a definite decision, because I feel like this way is like going with your heart, but you're still not making a definite decision. You're still kind of like playing it safe. You're playing it safe, not because you want to be happy, whereas this one has a lot more pain behind this decision. Okay, let's look at what the upside of pathway A is. What is the upside? The upside is the Page of Pentacles. So this is definitely about having that security, having that, like I said, this is more the safe this is a safe path. There's also the star, so I feel like there's still hope. You're still hoping that things will work out. You're still hoping that things will be okay. So you're basically, this pathway is living in hope that things will get better, living in hope that things will improve, just staying with what. And I feel like when I feel like, you know, there's the feeling in your heart, but then there's also the feeling in your soul. Like, this is more your soul path, this is more your heart path. And that may sound similar, but it's actually not, because your heart can be quite tricky, because your heart has a bit of ego behind it. And when I say ego, I don't mean, ego doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. It's just, it's a human experience. So ego is a human feeling of having wants and desires, and this is actually what you want. It's not necessarily what spirit thinks you need. And this is what spirit thinks you need. All right, so let's look at pathway 2. Let's look at the upside of pathway 2. Yeah, we talk about spirit, and then the Hierophant comes out. So I feel like this is definitely spirit saying, yeah, you know, follow your spiritual path, follow your intuition, follow what is divinely guided for you. And that's, you know, you're in charge of what you actually decide. And I just had Temperance come out, as I was saying there. You're in charge of actually how you find your balance, how you actually find yourself, how you find your path, and how you find your destiny. You know, just because spirit wants you to go down one path does not necessarily mean it's the right path. In the end, you're in charge of what path you decide to go down on. Okay? So you create your destiny, and that's why we have Temperance here. Just to remind you that even though spirit might want a path for you, it's not necessarily, it's up to you in the end, what you create and what path you go down. So in saying that, let's look at the negative of pathway A. Right, yeah, burdens. So unfortunately, we do have the Six of Swords as well down the bottom. So I feel like this is like, even though this is your heart's desire, even though this is exactly what you want, there's still going to be something that is going to, you're going to hold on to, that you need to let go of. And that's what this Six of Swords is saying, is there's something that you need to let go of in order to create this happiness. Unfortunately, there's going to still be something that is going to be heavy on you, heavy on your shoulders, heavy on your mind, you know, just this heaviness like that is still going to continue. Let's have a look at the negative path for, what is the negative path for BBB? All right. That nostalgia of, what if I made the wrong decision? What if, you know, there's that what if, basically. You have this what if that is going to stick there. Okay, so we have two different pathways. Now I'm going to see what spirit has to say for this. All right. Can you tell me about this, please? All right. There's ultimate happiness coming in for you. There is something coming in for you. Okay, what is coming in and when? Okay. Page of Wands, and we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So they're talking about recovery here, recovery after the loss. So it is possible that they could be talking about this pathway, that you will still get ultimate happiness if you go down this pathway. There's still stuff to be, that will be rewarded. You will be rewarded, you know, and even though you will have this feeling of loss, you're going to actually have the achievement. You're going to have, it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be a new start, but you'll be fine because you will actually have this recovery. And that is very much what they're saying. And the recovery comes in the form of 10 of Pentacles. So ultimately, you will be led to happiness. Okay, now let's pull an oracle card just to finish this off and just see what the oracle has as advice. Yeah, this is definitely to do with love. I feel like for most of you, this is to do with love. There is help from above. So they're reassuring you again that there is definitely help. You will be fine. Yeah, They don't want you to sell out. So by doing this pathway, they feel like you're selling out. They feel like you're not letting go. There's definitely things that you need to sort out. So I don't know, like in the end, it is your decision what you choose to do. But right now, that is the advice from Spirit, and that is the advice from the Oracle, and we will see what happens to you anyway. Stay beautiful, my beautiful Virgos, and I will see you next week.